Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all. So I just did a review on Absol's new song. Very good song, man. The song he dropped yesterday, kind of talking about the whole East Coast and West Coast battle. Had different things in there. He talks about from Joey, Ray Vaughn, Daylight. Supposedly trying to get back. Well, he could get Black Hippie back if he wanted to. But the main thing that everybody's talking about, academics. He said a bar in there, and I'll slap academics when I see him. Which I know a lot of people were kind of like, a lot of people were laughing at it and stuff. Academics caught wind of it and went off in his live, bro. He absolutely went off saying crazy things about Absol and stuff like that. Talking about how Ab's girl, that's Lloyd Banks' old joint and all kind of stuff like that. Just completely disrespecting her. Just a bunch of things, of course, disrespecting Absol, and pretty much saying that, hey, he'll unalive him. He did say that. Now, Akademiks also said that he'll be at the Kendrick Lamar GNX show. He's like, well, I'll go to the Toronto show. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll go to another show. But like people did say, like, well, you said you were going to go to the Jersey show when it came, because he's in Jersey. You were going to go to the Jersey show. He didn't show up to either one. He did two nights back to back in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? 2 shows back to back. And he said he was also going to the LA show, which, hey, at the end of the day, bro, I didn't see him going to any of these shows. I don't see him going to the Toronto show, if I'm being honest. And Absol was at the LA show when it did drop a couple days ago. So Absol was there. He wasn't on stage. I would love seeing him, Schoolboy Q, and J-Rock on stage with Kendrick. But AZ Shike, he was on there. He did his thing. But Absol was still there. DJ Akademiks, he did not show up. So Akademiks saying that he's going to show up to the Toronto show. It's kind of like, all right, I'll see when, I believe it when I see it. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was talking about, man, I see the Addy right now. Like pull up. Kind of, I don't know, bro. I think it's one of the things like, Akademiks, man, he's going to go off. He was flipping out and everything like that, especially when he's like, I'll unalive you and stuff, saying things about Top Dog. So, Top Dog and, TDE as a whole. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see because Akademiks, yeah, at the end of the day, he doesn't come outside a lot. You know what I'm saying? He has enemies. He has allies. But at the same time, yeah, he has, people say, hey, man, he's always cooped up in that, basement and stuff like that, talking heavy. But we're going to see what happens out of it. I just thought, yeah, he was tripping. Now, one thing he did say that I was like, okay. When he said, like, I'll unalive you, you be up there with Nipsey, you be up there with Pop, you be up there with Pop Smoke, you be, like, he was saying some wild stuff, hey, and Nipsey was real close to TDE. I'm talking about the West Coast as a whole, not just, he was close to YG, he was close to Game, you know what I'm saying? Nipsey was close to, Kendrick, Schoolboy, Absol, all of them, he was close to all of them. So, man, we're going to see how Soul takes that. We're going to see, because, that, when Nipsey died, man, like, that was crazy, man. And the funny thing was, I worked at TSA, and I met Nipsey probably about 2 or 3 years before he passed away. Real cool guy, man. Real cool, real humble. I met him when I was working in the pre-check line. He came through. Real cool guy, man. Real cool, humble. I got to talk to him and everything. Real nice. He had his entourage with him, but everybody was nice and they were humble, man. So when Nipsey passed away, that was real sad. But when Akademiks said that, I was like, okay, we're going to see where this one goes. Anyway, yeah, that was the news about the whole Akademiks and Absol situation. We'll see what happens next from it. Is Akademiks going to show up at the Toronto show? Of course, Toronto, the GNX is going to have 2 back-to-back shows in Drake's hometown. So we're going to see if Akademiks shows up to that. I know Akademiks, he's kind of cool, top 5 Drake's homie, but I think he got locked up and I don't know if he's out or anything like that, or if they're going to show up to the show. Either way, man, we definitely shall see when that time comes. Anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you guys think about this news. Is Akademiks going to show up? Is he going to unlive Absol? Is Absol going to smack him in the face? Either way, tell me what you guys think about it again. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.